everyone, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new pickups video. I've got a lot of wonderful stuff to share with you guys today. I picked up some great stuff. We'll start off with stuff from the game stores, and then we're going to move on to stuff that I got from eBay. Now I want to start off with a bunch of Amiibos that I've added to the collection this year. I've been picking these up slowly over the past like 5 or 6 months, and I've been getting them fairly cheap. Most of these were priced between $3 and $5. There's a couple that might have been like $6 or $7, but I haven't had to pay any more than $7 a piece for these, which is awesome. A lot of my game stores are actually having more and more loose Amiibos as people are trading them in, and I've been able to pick them up cheap, and that's how I like to get them. You know, spend as little as possible on the Amiibos. I love them to death. I think they're really cool, but you know, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on them, so anytime I can get them cheap, I definitely will pick them up. So let's go over some of those, and of course I don't remember all the names of these, but first up we have a Shovel Knight, and I remember he was $6. Yoshi, I love Yoshi, so that's cool to get. Dr. Mario, which I do like Dr. Mario, so this is definitely a cool Amiibo to add to the collection. Rob the Robot, which I do love Rob. I really want to get one for my NES someday. That's been one of my goals, is to find a Rob that's working, so hopefully one day I can get him, but definitely cool to have the little Amiibo. The Socket Amiibo from that Socket game, really cool. One of the little goblins from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, really cool to get that one. This really cool Bowser figure from Skylanders. If you rotate it, it's a Skylander. If you rotate the other way, it turns into an Amiibo, so that's really awesome. Very happy to have that in the collection. It's really cool, and I like that it has a dual feature. That's really neat, so cool to have that, and I love Bowser, so that's awesome. Next up we got the Duck Hunt Dog, which is cool. Inkling Boy from Splatoon. Tom Nook from the Animal Crossing. KK from Animal Crossing. Rossetti from Animal Crossing. He's the guy that if you shut your game off without saving, he would come on screen and insult you and be upset that you didn't save the game properly. And I always love sometimes he would threaten to erase your game if you didn't learn how to save properly. So definitely a cool dude to have in my Amiibo collection. I think this is Ness. I can't remember the name, or Lucas, something like that. Amiibo. I don't remember this one, but he's from Animal Crossing. Here's a skunk from Animal Crossing. Porcupine from Animal Crossing. I think maybe the name was Mabel, I'm not sure. Here's Rover the cat. He's the first person you meet on the train in the original Animal Crossing, that you tell him who you are as a boy or a girl, your name and stuff like that, so cool to have him. Also have this owl, which I don't remember the name of. And the last one is, I think it's a bear, but I don't remember, or a dog, I'm not sure what her name is, but we also have her. So very happy to add all those Amiibos to the collection. Like I said, most of them were $3, $4, $5. There's a couple that were like $6 or $7, but hell of a deal to get those for cheap. So, and I enjoy picking them up loose, because I can actually use them in my games and stuff, which is I like to do. You know, I hate spending the money to buy them brand new, then you got to open and use them, when I can just buy them cheaper open. So definitely cool. Another thing they had at that game store I was glad to get was this Lego Dimensions Fun Pack, and this one is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Really cool. It was brand new, and it was only $4. I already opened it and added it to my huge growing Lego Dimensions collection. I love the game, so anytime I can get any more packs for the collection, I'm definitely going to pick it up. And I've been finding these brand new at my game stores for cheaper than they go for a retailer like Walmart's or online and stuff, so super happy to have that in the collection. You know, I got a couple of variants for the Xbox. These are just ones I didn't have. They were priced at $3 each. First up is Backyard Wrestling 2, There Goes the Neighborhood. I have the version that has the DVD, but I never had a plain vanilla version, so I wanted to get that and complete. Atari Anthology. This one has a simple variant of 85 classic games printed on the logo. The other one doesn't have it, so just a simple variant I wanted to get complete was also $3. That's cool. Next up, got some Xbox One games. I got a copy here of Super Dungeon Bros, and this was only $10. I didn't realize when I bought this that I actually got a copy of it for free from my Xbox Live Gold. Haven't checked it out, but it looks awesome. Definitely happy to have this in the collection. It looks great. And this is actually the Canadian version because on the back also has in French, so that's cool. And it is complete with the manual, which is cool because usually a lot of games these days don't have manuals. So anytime they include them, definitely a cool thing. So can't wait to check it out. And for $10, not a bad deal. I also had a limited edition copy of Life is Strange for Xbox One. It was $20. I heard good things about this. Some people didn't like it, some did like it. I figured I'd check it out. People have said it has a interesting story. It was $20. The game is still brand new and sealed. Unfortunately, it's missing the soundtrack, which I did not know that it came separate. I thought it was in the case. It wasn't. But it did come with the art booklet. So, I mean, $20 for a brand new copy is not horrible. They had a standalone version brand new for $30. So I'm like, why would I spend $30 on just a plain version when I could get the limited edition for $10 cheaper? I mean, it was missing the soundtrack, but at least I got the game, so that's cool. Maybe I can track down the soundtrack sometime in the future. We'll see. Alright. I think that does it for the game stores. From one of the random thrift stores that's near my house that I found some PlayStation 1 games at. I went back there the other day. They had 2 games there, priced $2 each. First one was XMen Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse. I already have this. I just picked it up for trade bait. Unfortunately, it's missing the manual, but the disc is nice. And for $2, was not going to say no to it. And I also had a copy here of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom for the GameCube for $2 as well, in excellent condition, and it is complete. And these sell for like $20 in my area, so definitely an easy game I can flip. I already have it, so I'll end up selling this and use that money to buy something else. Next up, I did a trade with one of my buddies, Matthew, on my Facebook Xbox groups that I'm part of. We traded a game, plus he gave me some money for a variant. And I got another variant from him that I needed for my collection. That was the Da Vinci Code, but this is the display-only case. Really cool. It's in great condition. It's complete with the game and everything. I already have another copy of Men of Valor that has the exact same logo, so obviously it came from the same store. Not sure what retailer had these, but definitely love display copies. They're really cool, really neat, and really hard to find these days. So that was awesome. Thanks for that, Matthew. That was a really cool trade. Alright, now we'll move on to stuff from eBay. I don't remember how much this one was. It's a little beat up, but it's really hard to find these days, and it's a copy of Karaoke Revolution, but this is the big box version that comes packed with the microphone, which is awesome. I have a couple more big box versions of these games to track down. Like I said, it is a little beat up, but definitely happy to have that in the collection now. Next up, we have a really awesome, I don't think it was like $45 or something shipped. And that is a brand new copy of Xbox Music Mixer, but this one's a little unique because it actually was signed by the people who created the game and the developers and stuff, which is awesome. I've never seen something like this. The seller didn't have a whole lot of info about it. He was giving it to it as a gift and didn't want any more, but it was really cool. It has says, Charles, thanks for making the deal happen. Jason, looks like Glover or something, thank you. And it has a bunch of other people that signed it there, and then some signatures on the back. I'm really careful with this because I don't want to handle it too much and accidentally erase the signatures, but really cool. Now, the game itself is not really that awesome. I just wanted to get a sealed copy, which they're really hard to find, and then to find one to have it signed by developers and stuff is also extremely rare. So definitely a cool shelf piece. I'm going to put that on the shelf somewhere back there and display it. Definitely awesome to have. Right. Next up, have a Mad Catz extension cord, and this one is a red cord, which these are really cool. I remember picking these up back in the day. I used them. I actually have one of these red ones already, but I want to start collecting the sealed version. There's several different colors, and these are cool 7-foot extension cords that definitely are awesome. I love the way the red color looks. I really wish they had made an Xbox Duke controller and a matching console in the same red color scheme, because that would have been sweet. So happy to get that. I think that was like $10.99 shipped. Definitely happy to get that, and plan to get some more of these to add to my collection because I want to get a lot of the boxed accessories now. Next up here we have another variant here. This is the Rainbow Six 3, and now this one was the not for resale version that they gave for free when you pre-ordered one of the other Tom Clancy Rainbow Six games. I don't know which one it is, but you got this with that. This one's still brand new, which is cool. They simply put a sticker underneath before they wrapped the game and gave them out, instead of making the unpromotional version of the game. You know, they just were cheap and put a sticker on it, but still a neat piece to have in the collection. I think I got that for like $10 or something, not bad. Next up here is an extremely rare variant cover, and this is for Doom 3. This actually came out of a magazine. I can't think of the name of the magazine off the top of my head, but you had this really cool cover, but it was also reversible because it also came with this really sweet Jade Empire cover for the other side. So I definitely want to find another one of these, but they're very rare, extremely hard to find, but definitely was cool to add this to the collection. And I got this for fairly cheap. I think it was like $6 or $7, and of course it came with the game, which is awesome. So I do want to find another one so I could use it for the Jade Empire, and then I'll have that variant as well. So very cool, very happy to have that. I've been after this one for like 2 years now, and I finally came across a copy. Very awesome. Next up here, I have a copy of The Warriors. This is a screensaver and wallpaper series promotional disc. You know, I've been trying to track down all of them. This is another one I need. I can't remember what I paid for, but I got a good deal on it. Very happy to have that because this is pretty rare to find, so really cool. Next up, I got some Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6 trading cards. Now, there's actually 3 cards in here that are similar to the 3 promo cards that you got in copies of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. They're the exact same cards, except the back art. These ones are numbered, and on there, they're, say, VU1. That's literally it. And then the copyright for these ones is 2002. The ones that came with the copies are 2003. So that's all they did. Is they literally took 3 cards from this set, changed a little bit of text on the back, and boom, called it like it was a promo card. Kind of cheap, but I got this to put those cards in my set to tie me over until I find the extra promotional card. Plus, the trading cards themselves are pretty cool. It was only $15. Came in this cool little carrying case, so very happy with that. Next up, we got a strategy guide here for Jade Empire, but this is the one that came packaged with the bonus DVD strategy guide, and it was only $8.99, brand new and sealed. There's a little tear there that happened in shipping, but you know, it's not the biggest deal at all. I'm just very happy to have another variant for the collection. Did not have this version of the strategy guide. I had the regular one, but now I've got this one that comes with the bonus DVD, and that's cool. And the final item here, very happy to get this, was a True Crime Streets of LA hoodie, which is awesome. This was actually given out to Activision employees and developers and stuff who worked on the game. That was the only way this came out. So this is a promotional hoodie that they gave out to people who worked on the game and people that promoted this stuff. So that was awesome. It's in great condition. It's an extra large, fits great, like brand new. I don't think anyone ever wore it, so definitely neat piece to have. You know, I've been picking up a lot of promotional stuff for the True Crime series, and this was definitely my favorite piece so far. Very happy to have that in the collection. Alright guys, that's all my pickups. I do want to thank you guys for taking the time to check out my videos, for commenting, for interacting with me on Facebook and stuff. Definitely really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. If you guys want some more ways to connect with me, be sure to check out my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Asiansleepy1. I also have a Weebly page that I built. It's a website dedicated to my growing video game collection. I have everything on there that I own and pictures and stuff that I share. Definitely cool stuff. Alright, take care, have a wonderful day, and Sleepy will definitely see you guys next time.